What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union. Seth back as your coach of the Philadelphia Fearows for our Week 3 team builder in the GSL against the Philadelphia Flygons. So we are here for the Battle of Philadelphia to see if we can take down our opponent. So as you guys know, our team consists of Tapu Koko, Hoopa Unbound, Mega Pinsir, Stack Attacka, Arcanine, Seismitoad, Rotom Mow, Swellow, Milotic, Hitmontop, Weezing, and Frostlass, while our opponent has the Celesteela, Kieran Black, Mega Lopunny, Sylveon, Raikou, Tentacruel, Shaman, Porygon 2, Rhyperior, Delphox, Silvally, and Kecleon. So, right off the bat, looking at his team, I have no idea how he got Celesteela, Kieran Black, and Mega Lopunny all on the same team. That's just mind-blowing to me. So, obviously those things are really scary. Celesteela can shut down a few things on my team, but Koko does tend to take care of it pretty well. Rotom also has a decent matchup against it, and so does Arcanine, but it's really good for the Hoopa, for the Pinsir, and the Stack Attacka, so I do think he's going to bring that. The Kieran Black could also definitely see some play. I don't really have much to take a hit from it. Seismitoad, I guess, but overall it does quite the number to my team, so it is a little bit scary. Mega Lopunny is interesting this week. Obviously, Pinsir can beat it with the Quick Attack. Scarf Hoopa does well against it. We have answers for it, like maybe the Hitmontop, the Weezing, the Arcanine, even potentially Stack Attacka, but I do still think he's going to bring it just because it's just such a good mon. Sylveon definitely has some viability because I have the Hoopa, as well as it can do pretty well against the Koko. Raikou could potentially come. He could Volt Switch around on everything but my Seismitoad, so that definitely has some potential, as well as it outspeeds a good portion of my team, including the Mega Pinsir, so I could definitely see that coming. Tentacruel, I don't really think he's going to bring. I have the Koko, I have Pinsir, which can Earthquake, I have Stack Attacka, which can Earthquake it. I have things like Seismitoad and potentially even Rotom, and I just don't think it has a great matchup this week. Shaman could be an option, but again, I don't really see that thing coming. He could bring it to help handle the Seismitoad, but and even the Milotic, but I have things like Swellow to do a good amount of damage to it. For the Koko, I have Pinsir, Arcanine, so I don't know if he's going to bring Shaman. He could, but if he does, I'm not too concerned about it. Porygon 2 could be a little bit scary, especially paired with the Rhyperior. He could potentially bring Trick Room in that form, so it can be a little bit concerning. But Dual Dance Rhyperior could also be a little concerning as well, so I have to be on the lookout for that. Delphox. Delphox, again, I'm not too worried about. I have things that answer that. You can check it really well. Silvally, I'm just going to kind of take that. If it comes, it comes. I can kind of take it as it comes. And then Kecleon, I don't really see coming just because of the matchup. So, going right into the team, we start off with Achilles, our Tapu Koko, with the Expert Belt and Electric Surge, with U-Turn, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, and Grass Knot. 120 EVs in attack, 252 special attack, 136 in speed with the Naive nature. Naive so that our U-turns aren't being weakened. We have enough speed to outspeed the Raikou, so a timid Raikou we outspeed. The rest is in special attack, and then we have the rest there in attack to make those U-turns hit a little bit harder. This thing's pretty simple, getting us some momentum so we can switch around a little bit, and we just have coverage for his team, so this thing can start to break down his walls, or just his team in general, for our cleaners to come and sweep a little bit later. Next up, we have the Hoopa Unbound, this week rocking a Choice Scarf yet again with the Magician. Hyperspace Fury, Drain Punch, Gunk Shot, and Fire Punch are its moves. 48 in HP, 252 attack, 4 in special defense, and 204 in speed with the Jolly nature. This allows us to outspeed the Mega Lopunny, and this thing's main job is just to punch holes in his team. So we have that max attack to really hit super hard. 48 in HP and then the 4 in special defense to make sure that HP is odd. But again, this thing is mainly just there to wall break, to punch holes in his team, and see how we can do from there. So, next up we have the Stack Attacka. Now this is going to be our main late game sweeper. Stack Attacka for MVP. This thing is our main late game sleeper. We have the Chople Berry with Beast Boost, and the Trick Room, Gyro Ball, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. 248 in HP, max attack, 8 in special defense with the Lonely nature, so we can get those attack boosting Beast Boosts. The Chople Berry is for the Mega Lopunny. We can live any hit from the Lopunny. If he's not adamant, we can live any hit from the Lopunny. We can get up our Trick Room and then just proceed to sweep his team with the coverage of Gyro Ball, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. So I'm really looking forward to this thing, putting in work. It does have a pretty good matchup, so it OHKOs most everything on his team with like Gyro Ball or either Earthquake or Rock Slide. especially if they're a little bit chipped down. So I'm really excited to use this thing to bring in a late game and to sweep him up. Next up, we have our Mega Pinsir with the Pincerite and Moxie before it Mega Evolves with Quick Attack, Return, Earthquake, and Close Combat. We have 8 in HP, 252 in attack, and 248 in speed with the Jolly Nature. This allows us to outspeed the Delphox, so max speed Delphox, which is basically max speed for us, but not quite. So I wanted to save those EVs. I mean, every EV counts, so I didn't just want to waste them. This thing is mainly just meant to wall break. We're rocking 4 attacks, no setup, nothing really fancy, just meant to wall break his team, so to break down some things on his team, so that Stack Attack can come in later and clean up. Next up, we have the Weezing. So we have Black Sludge and Levitate with Toxic Spikes, Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, and Flamethrower. 248 in HP, 248 in defense, and 12 in speed. The 12 speed allows us to outspeed a no-speed Celesteela. So in case we have that matchup going on, I can Willow or I can Flamethrower or maybe get up a T-Spike before it kills me, just to outspeed it real quick. Max defense, or almost max defense, and almost max HP to help handle his physical threats, mainly the Lopunny. So this thing pretty much walls the Lopunny, and we can Willow it, we can Pain Split, and then Toxic Spikes is really nice because, like I said, I don't think he's going to bring the Tentacruel, so if we can get those T-Spikes up, that can really help to wear down his team for the Stack Attack and for some of our other offensive mons. Last but not least, we have the Hitmontop with Leftovers and Intimidate, with Rapid Spin, Mach Punch, Close Combat, and Protect. 248 in HP, 244 in Special Defense, with 16 in Speed, with the Careful Nature. This thing outspeeds a max speed Adamant Rhyperior. So max speed Adamant Rhyperior we do outspeed. The Special Defense and HP investment. This is our main check to the Kyurem. So we have Intimidate in case he wants to goes for Fusion Bolt. We have the Special Defense investment if he wants to Ice Beam or Earth Power, some things like that. Rapid Spin obviously to keep rocks off our side of the field. Mach Punch for the Lopunny, for the Kyurem, for things like that. Close Combat, again, same thing. If I don't need that priority, I just want to hit hard. And Protect is there for 2 reasons. 1, to get some extra recovery with our Leftovers, and 2, to potentially make him crash with a high jump kick from the Mega Lopunny. So that is the team this week. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below if you think there's anything I could have done differently. Anything you think I should have brought or shouldn't have brought. But other than that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.